10 night habits that guarantee a perfect tomorrow. Do this before you sleep tonight. What if I told you that your perfect tomorrow is decided tonight, not tomorrow morning? What if the difference between waking up energized and purposeful versus groggy and scattered comes down to 10 simple things you do in the hour before bed? Most people think success is built during the day, but the highest performers know the truth. Winners are made at night. Here's what shocked me when I discovered this. Every single successful person I studied has a specific nighttime routine that sets up their next day for success. Oprah spends her evenings in gratitude practice. Bill Gates reads for exactly 1 hour before bed. Tim Cook reviews his priorities and plans the next day. These aren't coincidences. They understand that how you end your day determines how you start tomorrow. The science behind this is incredible. While you sleep, your brain processes everything that happened during your final waking hours. It consolidates memories, processes emotions, and even solves problems subconsciously. When you optimize what happens before sleep, you're literally programming your mind for success while you rest. I used to be someone who collapsed into bed exhausted, scrolled through my phone until my eyes burned, then tossed and turned thinking about everything I needed to do tomorrow. I'd wake up feeling like I never really rested, starting each day already behind and stressed. Sound familiar? Then I discovered these 10 night habits that completely transformed my sleep and, more importantly, transformed my entire life. Within 2 weeks of implementing these habits, I started waking up naturally before my alarm, feeling refreshed and excited about the day. Within a month, my productivity doubled, my stress vanished, and I was consistently having what I can only describe as perfect days. The beautiful thing about night habits is they work while you sleep. You invest 30 minutes before bed, and you get 16 hours of improved performance the next day. It's the highest return on investment you'll ever find. But here's what most people get wrong about bedtime routines. They focus on what time they go to bed instead of what they do before bed. The timing matters less than the activities. You could go to bed at 10 p.m. or midnight, but if you're doing the wrong things beforehand, you'll still wake up feeling terrible. These 10 habits are different. They're designed to work together, each one preparing your mind and body for restorative sleep while setting up tomorrow for success. They don't require expensive equipment, complicated techniques, or hours of time. They just require the wisdom to understand that tonight is when tomorrow begins. Tonight, before you go to sleep, you have a choice. You can continue with the same habits that leave you feeling tired and unprepared, or you can implement these 10 practices that guarantee you'll wake up ready to win. The successful people already know this secret. Tonight, you're going to learn it too. If you're ready to transform your nights so you can transform your days, subscribe right now because what I'm about to share will change how you think about bedtime forever. Habit 1. The Tomorrow Blueprint. First habit that guarantees a perfect tomorrow happens 15 minutes before you even think about getting into bed. It's what I call the Tomorrow Blueprint, and it's the secret weapon of every high achiever I know. Take out a piece of paper or open your phone and write down exactly 3 things. Your most important priority for tomorrow, the specific time you'll work on it, and 1 thing you're looking forward to. That's it. 3 items that take 2 minutes to write, but transform your entire next day. Here's why this works. When you go to sleep with a clear plan, your subconscious mind starts working on it immediately. You wake up with direction instead of confusion, purpose instead of overwhelm. Your brain has been preparing for success while you slept. Marcus, a project manager who used to waste his mornings figuring out what to do, started using the Tomorrow Blueprint. Every night, he'd identify his top priority and schedule exactly when he'd tackle it. Within a month, he was completing his most important tasks before 10 a.m. and got promoted because his boss noticed his sudden increase in strategic thinking and execution. The key is specificity. Don't write work on presentation. Write complete slides. 5/8 of marketing presentation from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Your brain needs concrete. Instructions to work with overnight. Habit 2. The Gratitude Reset Your. Second night habit is what I call the gratitude reset, but it's not what you think. Instead of generic gratitude, you're going to identify 3 specific wins from today no matter how small they seem. This isn't about being thankful for obvious things like health and family. This is about recognizing the progress you made, the problems you solved, and the positive interactions you had. Maybe you had a productive conversation with a colleague, completed a task you'd been avoiding, or simply chose a healthy lunch over fast food. When you end your day focusing on wins instead of failures, you program your mind to notice and create more wins tomorrow. Your brain starts looking for opportunities to succeed rather than problems to worry about. Sarah, an entrepreneur who used to lie in bed replaying every mistake she made, switched to reviewing 3 daily wins each night. Not only did her sleep improve dramatically, but her business started growing faster because she developed a success-focused mindset that attracted better opportunities and decisions. Habit 3. The physical reset, HC. Third habit addresses something most people completely ignore: preparing your body for tomorrow while you sleep. This isn't about intense exercise right before bed, which actually disrupts sleep. This is about gentle movements that release tension and prime your body for restoration. Spend 5 minutes doing simple stretches, focusing on areas that held stress during the day. Roll your shoulders, stretch your neck, do gentle twists to release your spine. This physical reset signals to your nervous system that the workday is over and recovery can begin. The magic happens during sleep when your body repairs and rebuilds based on how you prepared it. When you release physical tension before bed, you wake up feeling more flexible, energized, and ready for physical challenges. Habit 4. The information cutoff here is a habit that will dramatically improve your sleep quality and mental clarity. Establish a complete information cutoff 1 hour before bed. No news, no social media, no work emails, no stimulating content of any kind. This digital sunset is non-negotiable for perfect sleep. The blue light from screens disrupts melatonin production, but that's just the beginning. The real problem is information overload right before sleep. When you consume content before bed, your brain stays in processing mode instead of shifting into rest mode. You lie awake thinking about everything you just consumed instead of allowing your mind to settle. Replace screen time with calming activities. Read fiction, listen to soft music, have a quiet conversation, or simply sit in peaceful silence. This transition period allows your nervous system to downshift from the stimulation of the day. James, a sales executive who used to check emails until the moment he got into bed, made this change and immediately noticed the difference. His racing thoughts disappeared, he fell asleep faster, and he woke up more rested than he had in years. Habit 5. The environment optimization. The 5th habit involves creating the perfect sleep environment, and small details make enormous differences. Your bedroom should be cool, completely dark, and as quiet as possible. But here's what most people miss. Prepare this environment before you're tired. Set your thermostat to 65-68 degrees. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask, and eliminate all light sources, including charging phone lights. The goal is creating a cave-like environment that signals deep sleep to your brain. But environment optimization goes beyond physical comfort. Remove all work-related items from your bedroom. Your brain should associate your bedroom with only 2 things: sleep and rest. When you see work materials, your mind automatically shifts into productivity mode instead of recovery mode. Habit 6. The reflection. Review. This habit might surprise you. Spend 5 minutes reviewing what you learned today. Not what you accomplished, but what you discovered about yourself, others, or your work. This reflection consolidates learning and turns experiences into wisdom. Ask yourself, what did I learn about myself today? What did I learn about working with others? What will I do differently next time? These questions transform daily experiences into accumulated wisdom that compounds over time. The most successful people are obsessive learners, but they don't just accumulate information, they process it into actionable insights. This nightly reflection habit is how they turn everyday experiences into extraordinary growth. Habit 7. The worry dump here is a habit that eliminates the #1 cause of poor sleep: racing thoughts about tomorrow's challenges. Before getting into bed, take 5 minutes to do what I call a worry dump. Write down everything you're concerned about, no matter how small or silly it seems. This isn't about solving problems. It's about getting them out of your head and onto paper where they belong. When worries are trapped in your mind, they circle endlessly and prevent deep sleep. When you externalize them, your brain can finally let go and rest. Habit 8. The identity affirmation. Eighth habit is one of the most powerful but least understood. Spending 2 minutes before sleep affirming the person you're becoming, not the person you currently are. This isn't positive thinking nonsense. This is identity programming that works while you sleep. Instead of saying, I am successful, say, I am becoming more successful every day. Instead of I am confident, say, my confidence grows stronger with each challenge I face. This future-focused language programs your subconscious mind to look for evidence and opportunities that support your evolving identity. Your brain processes these identity statements during sleep, literally rewiring your neural pathways to support the person you're becoming. You wake up with slightly different thought patterns that align with your desired identity. Habit 9. The breathing bridge. The ninth habit creates a bridge between your active day and restorative sleep through controlled breathing. Spend 3 minutes doing what's called 4-7-8 breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, exhale for 8 counts. Repeat this cycle 4 times. This specific breathing pattern activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which governs rest and recovery. It's like flipping a biological switch that tells your entire body to prepare for deep, restorative sleep. The beauty of this habit is its simplicity and immediate effectiveness. Within minutes, you'll feel your heart rate slow, your muscles relax, and your mind quiet. It's a reliable way to transition from the energy of the day into the peace of night. Habit 10. The success visualization. The final habit that guarantees a perfect tomorrow is visualization, but not the way most people think. Instead of visualizing outcomes, visualize yourself successfully executing your most important task tomorrow. See yourself starting strong, working with focus, and completing it with excellence. This mental rehearsal primes your brain for success. When you wake up tomorrow, you'll already have a neural pathway for successful execution. Your brain will recognize the situation and know exactly what to do because you've already practiced it mentally. The transformation these 10 night habits create is extraordinary. Before implementing them, most people end their days scattered and anxious, struggle with poor sleep quality, wake up feeling unprepared, and start each day reactively instead of proactively. After mastering these habits, you end each day with clarity and calm. You fall asleep quickly and sleep deeply. You wake up energized and ready to execute your plans. Most importantly, you consistently have what can only be described as perfect days because you set them up the night before. Tonight is your opportunity to start this transformation. Don't wait until you have the perfect setup or the right conditions. Start with just one habit. Maybe choose the Tomorrow Blueprint and spend 5 minutes planning your most important priority for tomorrow. Write in the comments which habit you're going to implement tonight. Don't just watch and forget, take action. If these 10 night habits opened your eyes to the power of evening routines, hit that like button and subscribe for more success strategies. Remember, perfect tomorrows are created tonight. Your future self is counting on what you do in the next hour before sleep. Make it count. Tomorrow through night habits. Solid red background. MS Paint drawing with thin black outlines.